I sent you some shit via Instagram.
Oh,
Okay,
let's cover one more thing. So,
uh,
folks, we're going to do a little death match coverage as we do on our show. Hairline's a
yeah,
big
yeah.
death match guy. I'm opening my receptors to it. And Atticus Cogar at Atticus underscore Cogar on Twitter tweeted out in quotations.
First, read Cardona. Read what Cardona said.
Okay, so at the Matt Cardona says, who Cardona, by the way, I love, the indie god. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I
I
like him a lot. His friends just suck.
Cardona says, I am the voice of everyone in the locker room who is afraid to stand up for themselves because they'll lose their spot. All the wrestlers in the locker room run independent wrestling, not these carny ass promoters. Hashtag 516. Atticus Cogar responds with a quote tweet in quotes, Deathmatch King, who gets paid more money to do one single death match than most of the boys combined, likes to throw shots at us for sticking up for ourselves. Big fish in a small pond. You're not the voice of anyone besides the people who only do death matches to get over. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man,
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is even going on here? Like,
Cardona running his mouth about GCW
well,
and
he's just saying, okay, so Cardona's saying I'm the voice of everyone in the locker room who's afraid to stand up for themselves because they'll lose their spots. All the wrestlers in the locker room run independent wrestling, not these carny ass promoters. So it seems like he is standing up for wrestlers and being like good for the people who are calling out Brett Lauderdale and fucking people like that. We are
Yeah,
wrestling, not these promoters.
right, but like that's just not true because like fucking it, if the wrestlers were the fucking if the wrestlers were the heart of it, you know what I'm saying? Like they would be getting paid whatever they wanted. They wouldn't have to run off to XPW and fucking hang out around fucking Rob Black's shady ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
I guess, man, I think you're just personally invested in this in a way that I'm not going to understand because there's no, to me, it's like, bro, the promoters are
So
nothing
I wanted
without
you to check
talent.
out.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know?
So I wanted you to check out Atticus's mic skills and shit here. I have some Atticus promos I want to run past you.
Okay.
Some, but yeah, more or less just getting you dipping your toes in the water, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. You know, Cardona. It was basically that Cardona came in, wrestled one GCW or two GCW death matches and whatnot,
Yeah.
and boast that he's the king. You know, and he just really, it was basically he was humble bragging, and Atticus was just like, "Shut the fuck up, bro!" Like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Humble bragging's always whack too.
yeah, that's more or less what was going on there. Is Atticus was just like,
Yeah.
"Shut up."
Hopefully they wrestle.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Hopefully it is leading up to that. You know, that's how it all started between Cardona and Gage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So,
like so this the last thing I sent you that link. You want to just like plug
and
these
one
guys?
last thing on that, though, it's like, so Matt Cardona doesn't deserve more money than Atticus or these other guys for doing these smaller shows. I think he does. Brings more eyeballs, brings more attention.
Well, yeah, he is the house, but it's like just like don't say you talk for the locker room when you really don't
Yeah,
talk for the
that's
locker.
true too, though. Like, don't talk for the fucking locker room, I guess. Yeah. Like, talk on behalf of yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
especially like because he's not a deathmatch guy is more or less what he's saying, and it's a locker room full of deathmatch guys.
Right.